When people think about big cats and wild felines, the lion may first come to mind. But in fact, tigers are equally, if not more powerful, wild and amazing, along with being incredibly beautiful. And people often cannot stay away from them. Today, we'll have a look at videos that capture the startling reality of human and tiger interactions, often with chilling outcomes. Number 15. Tiger in Bannerghatta. In November of 2023, a thrilling encounter unfolded in the Bannerghatta National Park in India. A group of tourists, while on safari, had come face-to-face with a tiger, and this park, sprawling over 25,000 acres, is a haven of lush greenery and diverse wildlife, which includes tigers, lions, elephants, leopards, and crocodiles. Tourists are always eager to capture the beauty of the park, and in this video, they had paused near a water body for photographs. However, one tiger would be hiding nearby, and in a surprising twist, the tiger emerged from the bushes, approaching their car. Startled yet fascinated, the tourists ceased their photography, replacing camera clicks with car honks in an attempt to deter the majestic beast. But contrary to their expectation, the tiger seemed to be intrigued rather than scared by the noise. It kept a focus on the vehicle, and the tourists decided to cautiously drive away. The tiger followed for a bit but eventually backed off, allowing them to continue in their adventure. Video of the incident would quickly spread across social media, sparking mixed reactions, and following the event, park officials had announced plans to address violations of wildlife conservation rules. Number 14. Tiger at Jim Corbett National Park. In April of 2023, a group of tourists in Jim Corbett National Park experienced a heart-pounding adventure. While exploring the park in a jeep, they had stumbled upon a tiger emerging from the forest, gracefully strolling onto the road. Seizing the moment, they began snapping pictures of the magnificent creature, which initially seemed as calm as it could be when it approached them. However, the atmosphere quickly shifted after the tourists began using flashlights and making noises, actions that did not set well with the wild cat. The tiger's demeanor changed dramatically, and it began growling and snarling while showing its displeasure. The people then tried to speed away in their jeep, but the tiger gave chase. It was a heart-stopping moment as the powerful animal pursued them for a distance. Eventually, they managed to outpace the tiger, escaping unscathed from what could have been a dangerous confrontation. Number 13. A tense moment in Ranthambore National Park. Ranthambore National Park is a renowned wildlife sanctuary in India, celebrated for its thriving tiger population. This park, a magnet for wildlife enthusiasts and photographers, was about to give some visitors an unforgettable experience. The adventure began with the sight of a majestic male tiger emerging from the dense forest, as though an image straight out of a wildlife documentary. Unaffected by the human presence, the tiger was initially seen heading towards a stream, a common behavior for these big cats who often seek out water to drink or cool off. However, the atmosphere would quickly shift from awe to apprehension when the tiger diverted its path, heading towards the road where the tourists were. Tigers are known for their usually elusive nature, rarely approaching a human, which made the development all more nerve-wracking for the onlookers. In such scenarios, staying calm is vital, as any sudden movement can provoke these unpredictable creatures. Much to everyone's relief, though, the tiger, after a moment of consideration, chose not to advance further, instead slipping back into the sanctuary of the forest. Number 12. Unexpected drama in the wild. A seemingly peaceful day took a dramatic turn for two men parked in a car who had found themselves in the middle of a heart-stopping wildlife encounter. They were intently observing something in the nearby bushes when a tiger burst forth, launching into a swift chase after a passing motorbike. Tigers are formidable predators known for their speed and strength, and the sight of this majestic wild animal in full pursuit was both unexpected and terrifying. The men in the car were visibly shocked. They stayed alert and cautious, understanding the gravity of the situation and the unpredictability of the wild tiger's actions. Their vigilant stance would be a clear indication of the respect and caution that has to be maintained in the presence of such a powerful wildlife. The video left the chase's conclusion a mystery. The tiger did not return to the vicinity of the car, and the fate of the motorcyclist remained unknown. Adding to the intrigue and tension of the encounter, eventually, the recording ended, leaving viewers with unanswered questions. Number 11. Encounter during an elephant ride. In an unexpected turn of events, tourists on an elephant ride had found themselves in a situation when they crossed paths with a territorial tiger. Elephant rides are a popular tourist activity, especially in regions with wildlife, and can sometimes lead to unforeseen wildlife encounters. This incident began to unfold when the riders and their elephant suddenly came face to face with a tiger. The tiger's immediate reaction was aggressive, launching an attack that seemed directed at the man on the elephant. After its initial aggressive move, the tiger's behavior takes a strange turn as it momentarily stops its attack, perhaps realizing that it was no match for the massive elephant on its own. The calm would be short-lived, though. In a sudden and dramatic change of heart, the tiger appeared to regain its aggressive stance, renewing its attack. The video capturing this intense encounter unfortunately stops without revealing how the situation was resolved, adding an element of mystery and suspense. The abrupt ending leaves viewers wondering about the fate of the tourists, the elephant, and the tiger in this high-stakes face-off. Number 10. Tigers on Safari. A group of tourists embarking on a safari adventure had found themselves in a breathtaking situation they would not soon forget. As they were wrapping up their journey through the wilderness, a tiger emerges from the dense underbrush, drawing closer to their jeep. This tiger first appeared to be driven by curiosity rather than aggression and slowly approaches their vehicle. The animal begins to explore the jeep, particularly fascinated by its mirror. This playful interaction was a rare display of the tiger's inquisitive nature, quite different from its typical predatory behavior. The tourists inside the vehicle could only watch as the tiger messed about, taking in every detail of its majestic form and the sharpness of its claws. They were keenly aware of the potential danger, yet they were also spellbound by the close proximity of this magnificent creature. The drama would heighten when another tiger suddenly appears behind the jeep, and its presence intensified the atmosphere, as now there were two powerful wild animals in close quarters with the tourists. In a fortunate twist, the encounter resolves peacefully. After a few moments of tense interaction, both of the tigers chose to retreat, walking away from the jeep and leaving the tourists unharmed. The group, undoubtedly relieved, continued on with their journey, carrying with them an unforgettable memory of this close encounter with the wild inhabitants of the jungle. Number 9. Tiger Show in Arizona. At the Out of Africa Safari Wildlife Park in Arizona, a routine tiger show took an unexpected and dramatic turn. Visitors had gathered to witness the fascinating behaviors and skills of tigers and found themselves in the midst of a startling event. The shows, known for displaying the incredible abilities of these majestic animals, often include close interactions between tigers and their trainers. However, this particular show would veer off script when, shockingly, a tiger lunged at one of the trainers. In a wildlife park where tigers are usually trained for non-aggressive performances, this sudden attack would be both unusual and alarming. It was a rare glimpse into the unpredictable nature of even the most well-trained wild animals. The critical moment was met with swift action from the trained officers at the safari park. Their rapid and skilled response would be instrumental in managing the situation. These professionals, well-versed in handling such emergencies, had stepped in promptly, showcasing their expertise in animal control and crisis management. Their intervention would be pivotal in preventing further harm. Thanks to their efforts, the situation would be quickly brought under control, ensuring the safety of the attacked trainer, the stunned audience, and the tiger itself. This decisive action not only averted potential injuries, but also likely saved lives, calming the chaos that had erupted. Number 8. Villagers confront a tiger. In this video, a group of men found themselves in a nerve-wracking face-off with a tiger. The encounter was not only a rare and startling sight, but a moment loaded with danger and high stakes. In regions where human habitats merge with the wilderness, the appearance of a tiger can signal a significant threat. These villagers then spring into action with a blending of bravery and necessity in an attempt to drive that tiger away. In rural areas, such confrontations are often a matter of survival, as villagers strive to safeguard their families and livestock from the attacks of a wild predator. As the men made their stand, the tiger reacted to the efforts to intimidate it. This response could be seen as a demonstration of the tiger's assertiveness or a defensive maneuver against a perceived threat. In a twist that seemed almost cinematic, the tiger, seemingly on the edge of an attack, chose to withdraw. This sudden retreat, a stroke of good fortune for the villagers, could have been a result of the men's deterrence tactics or a simple decision by the tiger that the confrontation was not worth it. Number 7. Tiger in Nepal's forest. In the forests of Nepal, one man experienced a heart-stopping adventure. Riding an elephant, which is a common practice in the region for navigating the challenging terrain, he would embark on a journey that seemed to be safe and uneventful at first. Elephants, known for their size and generally calm nature, are often used for safe passage through areas that are teeming with wildlife. However, this perceived safety can sometimes be misleading, especially in the presence of an apex predator like a tiger. Deep within the forest, the man's journey took a dramatic turn. He suddenly came face to face with a wild tiger. This encounter was not only an extraordinarily rare sight, but also fraught with danger. Tigers, fiercely territorial, can view the intrusion of humans and elephants into their domain as a threat. The tiger responded instinctively to the unwelcome guest, and upon noticing the man and the elephant, it let out a growl and charged towards them. This reaction, likely a mixture of a warning and a display of dominance, was the tiger's way of asserting its authority in its natural habitat. The growl and charge were unmistakable signs of the tiger making its presence known and felt, and realizing the gravity of the situation, the man made a decision to back off. This choice may have saved him from what could have been a deadly confrontation, and the man's retreat was a sign of respect of the tiger's territory, highlighting the need for caution and awareness when venturing into natural habitats of such formidable animals. Number 6. Nepal's Wild, a cautionary tale. A routine drive through a national park in Nepal turned into an extraordinary encounter for a group of men as they were greeted with the sight that few get to witness: a large tiger majestically standing on the road ahead. Spotting a tiger, especially in Nepal, where they're both endangered and naturally shy, is a moment of rarity and excitement. Motivated by curiosity, the men then decided to approach the animal, a decision that's laden with many potential risks. Encroaching upon the personal space of such a powerful wild animal can often end very badly. As they approached, the mood would shift. The tiger, territorial in nature, began to show signs of aggression. This reaction is typical of wild animals who perceive an approaching human as a threat to their safety. Sensing the growing tension, the men quickly realized the potential danger of the situation, and in a display of wisdom and respect, they chose not to stay longer, reversing their vehicle and giving the tiger the space that it needed. This decision would allow the majestic animal to gracefully return to the forest, its own natural sanctuary. Number 5. Safari Adventure in India. A group of friends set out on a wild safari, pumped up for an adventure through India's lush forests, famous for their stunning wildlife, which includes that of the majestic tiger. These friends were about to have the time of their lives, and they were on the brink of spotting one of nature's most awe-inspiring creatures. As they journeyed through the wild terrain, their eyes would widen with anticipation. Something incredible happened. When out of the blue, they spotted a tiger. Tigers are not only symbols of beauty and power, they're also rare to see, especially up close, and the excitement amongst the friends was obvious. Initially, it began moving towards the vehicle, and they were thrilled. It's not every day that you get to see a tiger up so close, and there was a mixture of exhilaration and nervousness because tigers can be unpredictable. Curiosity would get the better of them when they decided to follow the beast. Driving behind it at a safe distance, they tried to balance their eagerness to observe it closely with the caution that was necessary to give the animal respect. But that's when things take a turn, as the tiger stopped and turned around and began walking back towards their car. Fortunately, it seemed to be minding its own business and strolled past the car, unbothered by their presence, and it didn't cause any trouble. It was just another day in the life of a magnificent tiger. Realizing that it was not going to be a threat, they decided it was time to move on. They stopped trailing the tiger and then continued on their safari, buzzing about the excitement that they had just experienced. Number 3. Traffic in Tadoba National Park. Tadoba National Park in India is a place buzzing with all kinds of wild animals, especially tigers. Usually heavy with visitors and traffic, on one particular day, tourists would capture the traffic come to a standstill due to an unexpected encounter with a tiger on the road. In this footage, we see two tigers on the side of the road as it split traffic in half between some motorcyclists and some vehicles. People are freaking out, no doubt, because the sight of a tiger is both awe-inspiring and scary. Encountering a tiger is a thrilling and awe-inspiring experience. They're known for their majestic appearance and powerful presence, and they're the largest big cats in the world. Whether in wildlife sanctuaries or in their natural habitat, witnessing one can leave a long-lasting impression, and it's actually quite rare. These elusive and solitary creatures make the sighting of one even more special. Conservation efforts are playing a crucial role in preserving the magnificent animals, while also ensuring that future generations have the chance to marvel at the beauty and wonder of a tiger encounter. National parks can provide a glimpse into the natural habitat of tigers, fostering appreciation for wildlife conservation and the importance of protecting these iconic big cats. Number 2. Heart-pounding moment in Jim Corbett National Park. Jim Corbett National Park is located in India, and it's a renowned wildlife sanctuary and actually the oldest national park in the country. Being established in 1936, it spans across the Himalayas, encompassing diverse landscapes from grasslands to dense forests. Named after the legendary hunter and conservationist Jim Corbett, the park is famous for its Bengal tigers, leopards, and diverse flora and fauna, and offers a unique blending of adventure and conservation while attracting wildlife enthusiasts and nature lovers from all around the world. The park has scenic beauty and rich biodiversity, making it a prominent destination for ecotourism and wildlife preservation efforts. In this video, we see the point of view from a motorcyclist and another vehicle as they come upon a tiger strolling down the road. In the video, the men can be seen cautiously approaching the tiger, knowing full well the capability of it to lash out and possibly even engage them in an attack. In the end, the men keep their distance, avoiding any kind of bad encounter with the tiger. People who are local to areas like these know good and well to respect a tiger's distance, as they can be quite territorial and unpredictable at the same time. In wildlife parks like Jim Corbett, they usually inform you to watch the animals from a distance and not engage, and it's also good to have a park ranger or a park guide with you. It's all about staying safe and not messing with the nature. But it is tricky. Places like this are important for protecting animals like tigers, and they also attract a lot of people, so managing how those people and the animals interact is a big deal. It's all about finding the proper balance so that everyone, including the animals, can stay safe. Number 1. A wake-up call. In this area of India, people are going on about their day with nothing out of the ordinary taking place, when out of nowhere, things take a wild turn. A real live tiger wanders into the town. It's not something you see every day, especially in a bustling town such as this one. This area of India is known as a land of mesmerizing landscapes and cultural diversity. It is actually called the Land of the Dawn-Lit Mountains. It features lush green valleys, snow-clad peaks, and meandering rivers that all create a picturesque panorama. It's a haven for adventure seekers, with trekking and river rafting along with great wildlife experiences, and the diverse cultures, including tribes, contribute to the region's vibrant culture and ecosystem. And so, encountering a tiger in a place such as this, while rare, is also unexpected. Ensuring safety around tigers is paramount for both human and tiger well-being. Tigers are powerful predators, and they deserve both respect and protection. Encounters in their natural habitat have to prioritize safety protocols in order to avoid conflict and ensure coexistence. There are conservation efforts hinging on minimizing human-tiger conflict, preserving the ecosystem, and safeguarding these endangered species. Educating communities on responsible behavior and promoting sustainable tourism practices are crucial in their conservation, and by fostering a culture of respect and understanding, we contribute to the preservation of tigers and their habitats, securing a harmonious blending between humans and these magnificent beasts in the shared environment. The encounters that you've seen today serve as a powerful reminder of the delicate balance between human curiosity and wildlife preservation, underscoring the need for respectful coexistence and caution, teaching everyone to admire these creatures from a distance for their safety and for ours.